Face the audience. Nice and scary. Not so bad. You don't care. Okay. Toby, this is going to be fun. We're going to do a little bit of role playing. You are going to play me as a little boy, and I'm going to be the guy which sold me, which is you, the bag. So you're going to be me as a little boy, and I'll be the guy which sold me, which is you, the bag. You following this?
Yes.
I'm not. Okay, Toby, this will be real simple. By the way, have you ever done any acting?
Yes, a little bit.
Sit down. Somebody else can do it. It usually goes better when they have never acted before. Well, listen, then we expect you to be like really good now. You should have just said no. You see, you gotta think about these things when I'm on stage. Are my eyebrows creeping you out, dude? They're huge. I know. You're staring at them. By the way, thanks for laughing. We're no longer friends. They had a war with my poker, Toby. They won. They do whatever they want. We're gonna move on. Toby, he said this. He's me, by the way, and you're me, and I'm the other guy. So he said, here we go. Reach your hand inside, Brian. Tell everybody what's inside the bag.
Nothing.
You know that. You're not up here. Stay there, Calvin Klein jeans on your t-shirt. Calvin Klein jeans on his t-shirt. What is that? He turned it inside out. He turned it inside out. He said, go ahead, reach your hand inside one more time. What's inside the bag?
Nothing.
No, right now, Toby. Brian, what's inside the bag?
There's nothing inside. Well, my hand.
Very good. Okay. Not even drinking. Maybe drinking. Okay. Toby, he said, or I'm sorry, Brian, he said, he showed his hand empty, and then he snapped his fingers. You know what happens when a magician snaps his fingers?
It misdirects the attention.
No, nothing. But misdirection. He's taking magic lessons and misdirection, and he's going to do a classic pass later. It's going to be fun. All right, Toby. Four guys in the room got that joke. Toby, you're going to do me a favor. He said, his hand's empty. He snapped his fingers. He reached inside, and he pulled out an egg. Ooh! Shut up. I forgot to tell you guys, at that point in my life, I had like a creepy egg fetish, so this was miraculous to me. I'm over it now, dude. Oh, hi, Toby, you're still here. Good. He said, you know what? He looked at me and he asked, he said, do you know how that works?
No.
Wrong. I didn't give you your lines. And I thought being a magician using all those fancy words, you get this one right. I told him, yes. Even at 5 years old, I had a huge ego. Boink. I said, I looked that man in the eye and I told him it was done by magic. I was so proud of that at 5 years old. He crushed my hopes and dreams. He did. He told me, he told me there's no such thing as magic, Brian. I didn't believe him. He said, I'll prove it. He said, here, you can feel the eggs really in the bag?
Yes.
Very good. He said, when nobody's looking, what I do is I actually sneak it out, and I place it in my back pocket over here. So you think it's in the bag, when it's really in my pocket. The trick, of course, is getting it back from my pocket to the bag. It gets better. Then he looked at me, and I was looking at him the way you're looking at me. You're thinking, no, no, no. That must have really been magic. I know, that's what I was thinking too. You were thinking the same thing I was. Because you're thinking there's no way. You would have seen me get it back from my pocket, right?
Right.
And you didn't see that, did you?
No.
No, it's because I didn't do it. So here's what's going to happen. He said, I'll tell you for real. It's not magic. I will tell you for real. You can feel the eggs really in the bag. He said, when nobody's looking, what I do is I sneak it up here on this invisible floating egg carton. Really? Toby, you see the invisible floating egg carton?
No, it's invisible.
After a few drinks, you guys will see it like really well. Don't worry about it. I do bars all the time. A few hours later, the woman's like, yeah, I can see it. It's great. Here, Toby, you can feel one more time. Brian, whoever the hell you are. You can feel the eggs really in the bag?
Yes.
When nobody's looking, he goes, I toss it up here. Ready? I go, yeah. So, woo! Yeah, I like that good. It's not in the bag. It's on the shelf. He said, on the invisible floating egg carton. He said, here's what you do. Reach up, pluck the invisible egg off the invisible floating egg carton. Pluck it. It's not Star Wars, I have to make the sound of it. See how silly it feels to be me? I do this every freaking day of my life. Toss it into the bag. Would you stop halfway? Nobody's ever fake tossed an invisible egg that well before. And then he said, you be the magician. This is how he convinced me to buy the bag. He said, go ahead, Brian, Toby. Reach inside, pull it out. Wild applause from everybody. Thank you so much.